Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and the sneak peek just dropped for the upcoming Wakanda Forever update. And we knew this was going to happen. Of course, Namor, Black Panther, Shuri, etc. But now that it's here, it feels so hype. So let's take a look at the first sneak peek here for Namor, Tier 4 in the November Wakanda Forever MCU update. Known by his people as the Feathered Serpent God, Namor has increased his strength with his new costume inspired by Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So good. Okay, let's watch the sneak peek. It's actually really good. I can't play the sneak peek with music multiple times just because of the way my setup is here while I'm not home, so I apologize for that, but the music is beautiful. I don't know if it matches what we've seen from the trailers because I've been avoiding the trailers to avoid basically any kind of, not necessarily a spoiler, but I want to be surprised by as much of the movie as possible. So I saw the very first trailer months ago and I haven't seen any trailers since then. So if this music is from like trailer 2 or trailer 3, that's really cool. I think the music is beautiful. It's really, really good, and that's all I really care about. But there's more, right? Of course, this is going to look like the actor in the movie who's playing Namor. So we're getting like a completely new design and new look for Namor, which is also really, really cool. He has this sort of like ancient Mayan vibe to him with all these piercings and all this like stuff on his neck and around his shoulders and stuff, and he's got this spear now. He looks really like it's still Namor, but he looks really, really cool, and I really like the redesign that they've given him to further differentiate him from Aquaman and to also just make him a much more interesting character grounded in cultures that we can actually relate to, rather than just being this dude who looks hella generic as just a human Atlantean hybrid, right? So yeah, Namor, super dope, but it gets even doper. Okay, it gets even doper. Check this out. So when you go, I don't know what this says, maybe we'll get a translation on what that says later on. Also, sneak peek team, amazing job, by the way. This is the rare like artistic sneak peek that we've seen, but right here, boom, you pause it right here and you can see there's a T that's carved into the otherwise dark purple triangle or diamond shape, not triangle. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines in that second diamond shape next to the T. So that's the T4 sneak peek, whatever you want to call it. You know, we know what that's called. I can't think of the word now. But anyways, they also point this out on the forums. So we'll go to the forums now and check that out. But yes, Tier 4 for Namor confirmed. Again, we sort of knew this was coming. We sort of, Namor's going to get Tier 4. Hopefully Black Panther's going to get Tier 4. We sort of had that coming. But it's really nice to see it confirmed. So this is CM Fragment, the ruler of the underworld. Sorry, the ruler of the underwater. I literally just woke up. Has returned with new powers for his people. The King of Talokan. And then they say the following: check out the new look and abilities of this super villain. I don't know why I hit the word super that hard, but the super villain who has risen to the surface to fight for his kingdom. So this doesn't necessarily have any, like, they haven't seen the movie. I want to make that clear. For those of you that are panicking and you're like, Alex, you're reading these things for the Wakanda Forever, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, they're spoiling the movie for you because the devs are telling you that in the movie they're going to classify Namor as a villain. No, that's not how it works. The devs haven't seen the movie. They don't have, you know, a surprise early access to the movie to make these updates, because the movie is more important than the game, whether it's MFF, Marvel Snap, Marvel Strike Force, whatever. And so they don't want to potentially ruin the movie or spoil the movie, have the movie leaked by giving developers of the game some advanced access. It's just not worth the trade-off, right? Like, people are not even going to know that this update is movie accurate until the movie comes out and people can see it. So there's no reality in which it makes sense that the devs are spoiling the movie. If things end up being coincidentally similar, as they have with a couple of past updates, like, you know, of Infinity War or like Endgame, stuff like that, with the legendary battle, that's just pure coincidence, right? So I don't think they're spoiling anything. However, this is pretty big for MFF. We already have a lot of villains getting tier 4. Carnage, now Black Bolt with the villain change, the change 2 villain, Hulk. We already have quite a few. So to get another one is pretty big. Now, it kind of makes sense because we know if Black Panther gets a tier 4, and we hope that he does, he will be a hero. He's not going to be a villain. But yeah, it's pretty big here to be getting another villain uniform for Namor. I think a lot of people, after playing with Phoenix 5 for so long, were hoping to see a hero uniform for him. And him staying a villain is pretty funny. You know, he's going to be also a mutant, right? Like, he's staying as a mutant. I don't think they're going to be changing his ally from mutant to something else. I think they're keeping that part of his origins the same. So this is not a Miss Marvel situation where she's going from inhuman to human. So getting a tier 4 mutant, we've talked about this before, is extremely rare. Storm is the only one. And although Storm is very high DPS, she has other issues with, you know, defense and healing and movement speed. Namor's probably not going to have any of those problems. I'm not going to lie to you. The man literally has wings on his feet. So he should move at a stunningly fast pace. And yeah, it's been a long time for Namor. A long. He's actually kind of slow. He's actually a little slow from what I remember, but he's still way faster than Storm. But yeah, it's been a long time for Namor. Namor was very meta, by the way. Let me remind you, for those of you that don't know, who weren't here in 2019, he was extremely meta. And he was meta for a while. And then, of course, he got replaced eventually. But he's coming back to take his throne, baby. I'm very excited for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever update. I really hope, like I said, that they also give Black Panther a new uniform and they finally do right by him. This update could be so huge in the grand scheme of Marvel Future Fight, because these 3 characters, they deserve such big upgrades. And we know Shuri's going to get a massive upgrade because she is featured prominently in the movie. Obviously, that goes without saying. Now Namor is confirmed. And then, of course, Chadwick Boseman, RIP. We hope that Black Panther finally gets his due, because he's just been bad. There's really no other way to say it. He's just been bad for years. And so this is the final chance. I don't know what you want to call it, but this is like one of their last chances to make Black Panther really good. And he should sort of be, on par with Namor. And hopefully they make Namor really good, because like we just mentioned, he has to compete not only with the existing villain tier 4s, Black Bolt, Carnage, Hulk, but also the combat tier 4s, Hulk, Carnage, Venom, Moon Knight, right? There's a lot of them. So if they're just going to make something on the level, people are just not going to be that interested. I mean, Namor is very popular, but still, we do have a lot of options right now. So that's basically what I see for the update. There's going to be a few surprises here and there. The update may be light at the beginning because they're hoping, or they're planning to, just release stuff from the trailers, have the movie come out while we're playing the update, and then come in with more of the spoiler stuff, whether it's new characters, whether it's whatever, blah, 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 kind of thing. I could definitely see them doing that. And it seems like with all of the delays that we had, we had like a part 3 to the October update. We had a part 3 to the August update in September, right? With all this stuff added, Blue Dragon and Sunbird coming out of nowhere, Morgan Le Fay and Black Bolt coming out of nowhere. With these delays to line up the Black Panther update, the Wakanda Forever update, we're hoping that it means they've planned very carefully for this update. Big MCU thing. You want to get tons of people back to the game, tons of people back in the theaters. And so in order to do that, you got to make the update a banger. You got to make the update a banger. So hopefully we got that coming. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. I'm very excited. I know I might look generic, but anyways, travel plus tired plus, yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.